everyone, welcome to a transformation video. This is the Magic Square MS-03 Heavy Gunner, their version of the Combaticon Brawl. You can see, we're going to go ahead and transform him from robot to tank to combine and back to robot because he's packaged in robot mode. So and there's a couple things you need to really kind of watch out for. But, you know, if you know the Legends version, you kind of know this one. But anyway, since I never did a transformation video on that one, anyway. So first things first is if you want to, you want to fold away the fists and make sure they are balled up like this, you know, the thumb like this, the fingers like that, everything like that. So come down here and you go underneath, there's a little panel underneath on the forearm. You open that up right here. You make sure the thumb doesn't get caught like that. And then you rotate the hand in there and you close that panel up, and then you take this, bring it down, rotate it around the bicep and slide it up like that. Same thing over here. Open up this forearm panel, rotate the fist in, close up that panel, then bring this back down, rotate this around to the bicep and then slide it up. Then here at the shoulders, you want to go ahead and bring them out like this, just kind of leave them out like that for now. Then come back here on the backpack, you want to go ahead and untab that and just kind of bring that down like so. And also probably extend this too. Just do that, it'll keep things a little easier. Then up here at the head, you want to take this head platform and you want to untab that and bring that forward. And then untab the sides of the, and then also right here, rotate the waist around like that. Just right now, it makes it a little easier to do it now. And then go ahead and bring these out. Untab the side bits of the chest and bring the arms out. And then you bring this forward and bring the side bits, the kind of a double hinge in here. You want to bring them up and then down like this. Bring them up and then bring them out and down like that. Get them out of the way. Right here, you want to bring this part right here. This is all folded up. You want to bring this up and out like that. Unfold that and unfold. Then take this panel right here. You want to bring the head back on this panel like this. And compress it down. You know, bring that panel back and then bring it in and then slide it back like so. Then you want to go ahead and take these panels back and then you want to fold them inward like so and bring them all the way in like this and bring the arms back down as well. Right, bring them all the way in like this, bring the arm back down like that. And then right here, this hinge at this arm, you want to bring it all the way forward. And there's a peg right here and a tab right here. You want to tab and peg the arm in like that. And same thing on this side, bring this forward and peg it in up top and tab it in at the bottom right here. At least it's supposed to. There you go, like that. Make sure to give it all a good squeeze so it's all good to go. Then right here, this bit right here, you want to slide this forward so it'll cover up the head. And right here, there's these kind of angled tabs. They have to go into these things, and that's kind of annoying because you have to kind of. Let's bring this out of the way. Yeah, you want to bring that down another way. Unfortunately, you kind of have to bring this up and over the lip of the thing, and it's not easy. You have to like bring this up and over, and it feels like this was something designed with the nylon plastic in mind, and they didn't change it for ABS. But anyway, get that all tabbed in like that. Make sure it's all the way down, and actually keep the turret up though, like that. Just keep it out of the way. So that's pretty much the upper body done. Now down here at the lower body, I'm going to bring this down a little bit. You want to kind of separate the legs out a little bit like this just to give you a little more clearance. And you want to take this pen and want to get underneath here and open this up like so. Bring this up and kind of slide this panel out a bit. I also want to warn you, I should have said this in the review, but when you first time you transform this thing is going to be really snug, and you're probably want to get a tool like a spudger or something, because you'll need to kind of, it's one of those transformations you need to break in. It's a lot of stuff that's like, this feels like it's not supposed to move, but it's supposed to move. So so get particularly like this panel right here. So you want to use a spudger initial first few times you do this, but after that it should loosen up enough so you should be able to do it with just your fingers. Yeah, get that separated. Then right here, this front panel right here, front and side panel will, and along with the foot, will untab from the front here. You want to bring that up like that, like so. And here at the foot, what you want to do is go ahead and bring it out right here. Bring it out on use the ankle tilt. Collapse this into the toe right here. Collapse that in, and then bring this out to the side. And then take this piece right here. You want to untab it from the back and bring it in and tab it on the bottom of the foot like that. And then you come here, you want to take this panel, you want to bring this panel up like this, at an angle and bring this back in, and then tab this into the foot, and there you go, right there. We'll leave that for now. And then down here, what you want to do is bend the leg right here like this. So then you want to come to this piece right here. You want to untab this like that, and then the treads, you want to untab it from the back of the leg and slide it like that. So then you have room to rotate this around up, and then bring that in, and then slide it inward like that. Then you can go ahead and rotate the leg back like this. Bring it in like that, right? Then down here, at the leg, you want to go ahead and take this and bring this out, and bring this part out right here. Bring this up right here, and then right here. Bring this out, and bring this piece out, and it will tab in right there. And you also want to rotate the tread piece like that, like so. And then right here, down here, you want to take this piece and fold this in, right there, and then make sure this is out of the way, so you can fold this part. And yeah, it's still in the way, like that. And yeah, that's the other thing, is the knees right here. You kind of want at the knees kind of up, kind of more like that, so that the leg looks like this. And then you can press this part down like this, and this will tab itself together right there. And we'll just go ahead and leave this kind of for now. And you can pretty much do the same exact thing on this leg. Again, untab this, untab this piece right here, slide it out like this, untab the front panel, front and side panel, and the foot like that. Go ahead right here at the foot. You want to go ahead and press this in right there. Bring this out like this. Rotate the toe around. Untab the heel piece and bring it in and tab it to the bottom of the foot. Like that. And of course, right here, open that panel up right here. Bring this around and then tab that in. And we'll just leave that for now. Then down here, again, bend the knee. So you can then untab this part right here, slide the tread out, and go ahead and rotate this around, rotate that in, then slide it in like that. It doesn't really lock, it just will kind of hold in place as long as it's slid in. Then here, again, you want to take these pieces right here, bring them out, bring this piece out, bring this piece out right here, bring that piece down, and bring this piece around like so. Like that, and then rotate the tread piece around 180. Then go ahead and bring this back up, and again, have the leg sitting kind of like that. So it's kind of looking like that for now. In this panel right here, you want to bring this down right there, fold this in, and then fold this down. Make sure this is far enough forward that this will fold down as well. And also, when this is out of the way, get this and collapse this, and this will tab into itself right there, like that. Once it's all like that. And then you go ahead and take the legs and bring them together. Hopefully. Of course, the problem is the ratchets can be a little stubborn, to say the least. Yeah, you have to bring the legs all the way in. Yeah, make sure that it's in that. Yeah, unfortunately on this toy, it's a little stubborn. Yeah, the ratchets are a bit stubborn on this toy. I think this leg's not quite. Yeah, see, it's still an angle. There we go. Yeah, then go ahead and see that there's a peg and a tab right there in the middle. You peg and tab the legs together, like so, like that. Make sure, yeah, make sure this is compressed as far in as possible. So give it a good push on the back. Make sure this is compressed, so you want this as close to the back of this as possible, like so, like that. Make sure these are slid in still, right there. Now, right here, take this piece right here, and you take this and compress this down like this. And there's a bunch of tabs and slots all along the side. There's a tab here, and there's a tab here, and a tab here, and a tab here. And yeah, you kind of, well, you bring it in. Make sure this right here goes kind of underneath a little bit too. So make sure to line that all up and just kind of start pushing it together. It could be a little stubborn, for particularly the first few times, but yeah, I think it's the paint. I think the paint made it thicker than they were expecting. Yeah, just get that all tabbed in on the side. Again, this can be really stubborn. There we go. That all tabbed in on the side right here. Make sure this is like that. Yeah, make sure that's all tabbed in right there. Then go ahead and take this, and this will slide up and in there. I'm not notching this will slide up and just make sure it's all in place. Like that. Well, that's all that side done. On this side, same thing. Compress this down and then tab it in along the side. Again, like so. Again, it can be a little stubborn. Yeah, get that all tabbed in like that. Make sure that, see, you want that kind of below there, and then go ahead and slide that up into that little notch right there and bring it up, and then give it all, good squeeze. Make sure it's all good and together. Then go ahead and, slide the turret down, slide the gun barrel out, and there you go. There's Heavy Gunner in his tank mode. So yeah, again, not horribly difficult, but there are definitely a couple spots you got to watch out for. Yeah, getting combined mode, really easy. I showed in the review as well because it's so simple. But yeah, you take the gun barrel, you compress that like there. You take the turret, just raise it up, rotate it around, slide it back down. Right here, you take these barrels, you untab them from the back and put them back where they were. These little tabs, these slots are right there. Tab it in. Might be easiest to do it individually. There, like that. Tab those back in, and then down here, you open this panel right here, and then take the foot piece. Make sure open that up and tab that in right there. And then this will there's a bunch of holes right there. You slide that over right that. Make sure to get it all the way down, and then bring this up, and this will tab in. These tabs will go into those slots. And there you go. There's leg mode. Very straightforward. That not particularly difficult transformation. So now, final step, which is getting him back to robot mode. So basically detach the leg piece. So untab it from there, slide it up from here, like that. Put that off to the side. Close that up, and then take the turret, raise it up, and rotate it around. Just leave it like that. Because now, okay, so the side pieces, you're going to want to take the turrets out, treads. You want to slide those up first. I'm going to slide those like that, and slide it like that. Just get those loose like that. And then I found I get my thumb under here and just push out right here, and that really helps make things a little easier overall. And then sometimes I'll have to come up here and untab from there. But yeah, usually I notice the most stubborn tab is this one right here. But yeah, just bring that out like that, and just kind of bring it out like that. Same thing on this side. Again, thumb underneath, and then I sometimes use my finger. It's up top right here, and yeah, get that all untabbed like that, and just kind of get that all out of the way. Then right here, separate the legs. Pop those. Yeah, the very few times I did this, by the way, this made this horrifying popping noise every single time because the peg. But yeah, it's this horrifying noise. Don't worry, it's fine. It's horrifying sounding, but don't worry, everything's fine. And so yeah, get those separated again. Kind of space them out a bit, give yourself more room to work with. And then yeah, right here, unfold this and get that untabbed from itself. Get this panel up right here. Bring it out, and then bring this panel up like that, and just kind of leave it there. Then what you want to do here is this piece, you want to take this piece, untab that, and rotate that in, pull that up, and then fold it up right here like this. And then this part right here, you want to take the tread and rotate that 180. Of course, it helps if you actually do it right. Rotate 180, and then yeah, bring this up, and this will kind of sit. And there's a little notch right here. You can see that will line up. So yeah, bring that in, and bring this up right here, like so. So then you want to, not drop it. You want to bend the knee right here, so you have room right here on this thing to unfold this panel right here. Yeah, otherwise it doesn't want to unfold. Make sure the knee's out of the way enough. Yeah. Unfold this panel, then slide it out, rotate it around, and then go ahead and straighten out the knee. So cut right here. You can then push this in, and then push the tread in like that. Push the tread in, and then here on this panel, you want to go ahead and untab that panel right here, bring the foot out, collapse this panel in, then here, bring the toe out like that, and then dip this little piece up from the toe. Yeah, bring that out like that, and then you can go ahead and collapse the foot up back like that. Bring this down, make sure to clear that panel, and this is going to tab in. You know, there's slots here and there's tabs here. Just going to make sure to line it up properly. You can see, yeah, there's a spot right here where it'll line up right there. Give it all a good squeeze, tab that in, and then push this in. That'll slot in, and there you go. That's one leg done. Of course, make sure the knee is forward like that. And there you go. That's one foot done. Same thing on this side. Bring this up. Unfold this. Unfold that. And unfold this. Like that. Again. Rotate the tread around. Like so. Then right here, take this panel, fold that up, fold that away, fold this away, and fold this up right here like so. Like so. And sure that's not on the way. We fold it up right there. Again, bend the knee right here. So you have room to slide this out. Rotate that around, bring that out, rotate this around. This will just kind of tab in right here along this thing. You slide the tread in like this. Like that. Bring it down, bit that in, and you go ahead and straighten the knee out a bit. And then right up here, again, you untab this panel. This one's a little more stubborn than the other one. This particular tab, there we go. Untab that panel, bring the foot out, bring the panel in like this, and then at the foot, again, bring the toe out, bring this piece of the toe out, I guess, or side of the foot, whatever you want to call it. Bring that out, and then bring it back down like that. And of course, bring this whole panel, again, bring it around and make sure it will tab in there and right there, so you line up with all that and make sure this doesn't get caught underneath. Bring that all in, tab that in, like that, tab this in to the side right there. Bring that knee forward, and then bring it over. Kind of get the hips and stuff all settled, and that's the lower half done. Gonna come back up here, and on this side, on this side, go ahead and untab the arm, bring it out, untab the arm. Oh yeah, and also right here, untab this, and then again you have to do the thing where it's like a little scary, which you kind of bring it up and get them, try both up, and then slide it back. Hopefully, yeah, slide that back, and hopefully that will cooperate with you and doesn't, break or anything. I'm a little worried about the long-term longevity of that piece, but anyway, go ahead and bring this down like so, and like so. Bring that down. With the head piece here, you get that head and chest piece, get those slid forward and bring that down, bring that head up and bring that panel up like that. Rotate this in and rotate this in. See these kind of notches where you want to bring it all the way like that, so it looks like that. Go ahead and bring this back, and then you bring these down again. Use a double hinge in there to bring this into the correct position, like so. I said like so, and it's not, now it's not quite. There we go. Tab that in. Bring this one down too, and tap that in, like so. Bring the head on that panel, and tap that in right there. Bring the arms down, bring them out, and bring them back again, like there, and right there. Make sure, bring this back up, and right here, and this will tab into the back, and you can compress the turret in and everything. Make sure to give it a good squeeze, make sure it's all good there. Take the waist, you might want to extend it here just for clearance, and rotate it around, and collapse that back down. There we go. It's all done right there. And then finally, of course, you take right here the arms. You take them, slide them down, rotate them around, bring up the forearm so you can, bring that panel down and bring the fist out, which is a little interesting. I try to get that right here, but sometimes, unfortunately, the fingers catch on the way out, so it can be a little tricky. And this is the one thing I'm not really happy about with the opposable fingers is they catch so easily. And it's like, Yeah, so get that out and then close that up. You can do whatever you want with the forearm from there. And same thing here. Slide this down, rotate this around, and again, open up this panel right here, and bring the hand out and hope it doesn't get caught on the side as it comes out, which it's doing right now. There we go. Bring it out and close it back up, and make your adjustments and pose them how you want, because you are done and in robot mode. Yeah. So there you go. Yep, that's a heavy gunner in his robot mode. So yeah, that's the entire transformation sequence. It's not too bad overall. It's just there's definitely a couple spots to watch out for, particularly the panel underneath this turret, those tabs. I do not like how they handled that. They should have changed that. And also this down here, there's a couple things where it's like, yeah, dealing with like these panels right here is a little more involved as you might think it is initially. But once you have everything lined up and you've done it a couple times, it's pretty. And also on top of that, there's a whole, you kind of have to break it in first when you first get it. And it's going to take a couple times before it's loose enough that it feels comfortable transforming without any sort of tool. So, but other than that, it's actually pretty straightforward transformation. It's just I'm kind of dreading their swindle. Because I remember what that was like at Legend scale. I'm kind of afraid it was going to be like an MP scale. But anyway, that's the transformation. Hope this was helpful. Again, I hope you check out the review and all that stuff. And, I'll check out my social media. It's in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my Coffee and my Patreon. Actually, I'll see you next time with, hopefully in the video review.